ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 3, our final part of SummerSlam, and it is time for the U.S. Open Challenge. We are about to find out who answers Kenny Omega's Open Challenge here tonight. The arena is filled with green. What the hell is this? Who has answered Kenny Omega's Open Challenge? It is none other than the aerial assassin Will Ospreay. Ospreay is here on the main roster, the last known NXT champion. Defeated Ilya Dragunov and Jonathan Gresham this past WrestleMania weekend at Stand and Deliver to become the last NXT champion before NXT closed their doors. Ospreay is here with championship aspirations in Detroit as well, but he's looking to go, upgrade the NXT championship to a United States championship. Kenny Omega might be eating his words here tonight, trying to basically, mock the Open Challenge that John Cena was doing last year. The actual reason why Kenny Omega is United States champion, he answered one of them Open Challenges this time last year at SummerSlam against John Cena and defeated him for the United States Championship and has held it ever since. But Omega, a little bit of a mockery of Cena doing this Open Challenge. I think he thought he was going to get some kind of scrub or something. Nah, you got the Billy Goat, Will Ospreay, in the building, making his return to WWE for the first time in nearly 6 months. We haven't seen Ospreay since NXT closed its doors, unfortunately. A lot of talent in NXT have not been able to really see the light of day on the main roster as of yet, but believe me, there is a time and a place for everybody. And the time and place right now is Will Ospreay at SummerSlam in Detroit for the United States Championship against this man right here, Kenny Omega. A main event anywhere around the world, and it's the precursor to the co-main events that will be for both respective men's world championships, that being the WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, the final time. And of course our main event, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General Gunther, taking on the Tribal Cheif Roman Reigns, two men that have ruled WWE with an iron fist in the past or present. We'll do battle in our main event with the Ring General taking on Roman Reigns. This is going to be a very interesting, very exciting last part to our SummerSlam, to what has been otherwise an incredible show. Just before this, part 2, SummerSlam, saw quite possibly match of the year between CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins. And I don't know, Ospreay and Kenny Omega might see that and trying to raise them one, but we're about to find out right now who's walking out with the United States Championship around their waist. Is it going to be Ospreay? Is it going to be Omega? Let's find out. Omega immediately trying to be the aggressor here. Clearly a little bit of maybe even some intimidation on the fact of Will Ospreay, and this is exactly why, because Ospreay can do things like this. Fosbury flop over the top rope. I was saying Omega is probably a little intimidated by Ospreay entering this Open Challenge. Like I said, Omega thought it was going to be another easy night at the office. Lately on Friday Night SmackDown, he's been trying to take the easiest ways out of victories, like count-out victory we saw that Becky Lynch took earlier to Io Sky. But I don't think Ospreay is going to really allow any count-out victories here tonight with the United States Championship on the line. Ospreay's all over Omega. Oh, look at this. A huge roll-through super kick right to the face. Goes for a 1 count. Omega gets the shoulder out at 1. And this is one hell of a surprise to see the aerial assassin Will Ospreay, the last world beater, here, not only at SummerSlam, but in the WWE on the main roster. As I said, the last time we saw him, he was winning NXT Championship Gold, and what a valiant NXT champion he was going to be if NXT did not close their doors and decide to merge into the main roster. And so many talents we have seen, you know, strive from that closure, from that partnership deal. Ilya Dragunov is our Money in the Bank briefcase holder as of last month, in London. We got, you know, guys like Trick Williams and Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes making a name for themselves on Raw and SmackDown. What the hell does Ospreay have planned for Omega? I'm gonna have to go back to my point in a second here. Ospreay just driving some elbows right in the face of Kenny Omega. And wait a minute, Ospreay's going for a top rope poison Rana. Spikes Kenny. You damn right this is awesome. I've never seen anything like it. Omega is absolutely beside himself here. Oh, and Ospreay was going to go for the kill. But Omega got his shoulder up. Wait a minute, out of nowhere, the Oz Cutter plants Omega. Oz Cutter plants Omega. Ospreay doesn't get paid by the hour, apparently. Going for the kill already with the Stormbreaker connects. Stormbreaker plants Omega, count of 2. Omega gets the shoulder though. Ospreay just hit Omega with his 3 biggest moves in his arsenal possibly, and it still wasn't enough to put Omega away. And now Omega ducks whatever Ospreay was going for, and now goes for a clothesline attempt. And wait a minute, huge power bomb from Kenny Omega plants Ospreay down to the floor. And this is Omega's chance to turn things around for the better, or else he's not going to be walking out with the United States Championship around his waist. Ospreay is a kind of superstar that you do not want to give an inch, because he will go a mile in a huge moonsault from Kenny Omega now. And now Omega measuring his opponent, measuring Ospreay, perhaps going for an early one-winged angel attempt, but Ospreay able to still have some fight to escape it. And now look at this. Ospreay raises him up, elevated, inverted DDT. Spikes Kenny Omega now. Oh, a kick right to the back. Ospreay hit Omega with his best shot yet with the Stormbreaker. Before that was the Oz Cutter. I mean, the Oz Cutter I thought was going to be enough alone, but he hit the Stormbreaker as well, and Omega still kicked out. And now Omega sending Ospreay to the floor. And that's a little bit of a tit-for-tat game between these two. Remember, Omega can take this guy when he wants to, too, with that Terminator dive. There it is. Tope con heel over the top rope, wipes out Ospreay. And now shots right to the face of the aerial assassin. And the bruv Will Ospreay's in a world of trouble now as Omega just busted him wide open with those shots to the face. But Ospreay sweeps the leg. And now grabs a hold of those arms of Kenny Omega. Oh, a Kamigoye knee strike right to the face. Nothing pretty about it, but effective nonetheless. And now Omega and Ospreay jockeying for position. And there's a knee strike for you. V-trigger hits flush. A count of 6, V-trigger. Oh, no, this is what I'm talking about. Kenny Omega again going for a count-out victory. This time at SummerSlam. Apparently he saw Becky Lynch's match. Wait a minute. Ospreay's back on his feet. I don't think Omega even realizes it. And now wait a minute. Oh my goodness, a huge Hurricane Rana. Ospreay said we ain't doing that count-out-ish tonight. The bruv is back in this match. And Kenny Omega just got leveled. And I do mean leveled by that springboard Hurricane Rana. And now look at this. Ospreay driving the elbow right to the face. Cartwheel kick. A little bit of reminiscence of Wes Lee's cardiac kick. And that might put Omega away right here. Only a count of 2, though. Only a count of 2, but the damage has been done to the United States Champion. And Ospreay could be ever so closely to earning his first championship here on the main roster. Oh, and now a shot right to the knee. Working on that knee is Ospreay. Oh, another one. Each of these doing the damage that it's supposed to. Omega was going to try another count-out victory. We've seen him do time and time again. He did it with Carmelo Hayes, and he did it with the young Nathan Frazier as well. But Ospreay must have done his homework. He must have been watching the SmackDown shows before this, because Ospreay is locked in right now. Look at this. Oh, a huge springboard 450. Springboard 450 connects. Could that be enough? Omega again has to power out. Ospreay has definitely brought the fight here tonight to the United States Champion. And now, wait a minute. Will Ospreay has Kenny Omega on the top rope. What can Ospreay have planned here? Both men in a prone position on that top rope. Look at this. Spanish fly from Ospreay. And he rolls over enough to get the pinfall. 1, 2. Omega again has to pop the shoulder off the canvas. Ospreay is leaving it all out in the ring tonight, folks. And now, wait a minute. Oh, ducks whatever attempt Ospreay was going for. Now, kick right to the leg. Kick right to the leg. And now, wait a minute. Speaking of the leg, there's that leg trap. Patella brainbuster. Drops Ospreay right on his head. Could that be it? Ospreay has to now kick out at 2. And now Omega once again perhaps measuring Ospreay up for another attempt at that one-winged angel. Ospreay has done a tremendous job of avoiding it. Look at this. Tilt-a-whirl. Hurricane Rana head scissors. And Omega trying to powder out to the floor, but Ospreay is going to chase him. He wants something here. Ospreay's going to go high risk, high reward once again. Omega is completely taken aback by this. Did not expect to see the aerial assassin Will Ospreay here tonight in Detroit, but that's what you get when you issue an open challenge. Remember, we didn't expect Kenny Omega last year when he faced John Cena and made his debut in WWE either. So that just goes to show you gotta watch. You gotta watch what you say. You gotta watch how you move here in WWE, and these open challenges that you try and bring to a foot. And now look at this. Ospreay. Oh, huge DDT. Spikes Kenny Omega now. And now, wait a minute. Ospreay's got Omega up. You got to be kidding me. He's going for a Styles Clash. Plants him with the Styles Clash. Connects. 1, 2. No, Omega pops the shoulder again. Ospreay has tried any and everything to get the job done here tonight. And still not enough to put away the Terminator known as Kenny Omega. And now, wait a minute. Ospreay. Look at this. Oh, no. Omega gets the boot right to the face. Boot right to the face of Ospreay. Ospreay stunned, and another kick right to the face of Ospreay. And now it's Kenny Omega firing back into this match. And now it's Kenny Omega hooking the arms of Ospreay. Going for a Tiger Driver. Plants him. Plants him with that Tiger Driver. That might be enough right there. Count of 2. No, Ospreay again with the shoulder out. What a match we are seeing for the United States Championship, folks. Kenny Omega off the ropes. No water in the pool. And now, wait a minute. Ospreay caught Omega. Ospreay caught Omega bloody, bruised, and battered. He hits him with a one-winged angel of his own. 1, 2. Oh, Omega again with the shoulder out. You have got to be kidding me. Ospreay has gone for everything he possibly can in this match, and still not enough to put Omega away. Oh, he went high risk one more time. Omega sends him off the ropes. Up and over goes Ospreay. What does Omega have planned here? Spikes him with a dragon suplex. And now it's Ospreay in a world of trouble as Omega scales the top rope. What does Omega have planned for his challenger here tonight? Huge drop kick. Got a lot of air on that drop kick. Ospreay could be down and out here. And now a Kamigoye knee strike to the face just for the hell of it. And now, wait a minute. Oh, Ospreay gets the shoulder out at 2.5. And now it's Ospreay trying to fight from underneath Kenny Omega's grasp. And now, wait a minute. Ospreay now going off the top rope. Oh, no. Omega kept his footing, kept his distance. That's that veteran instinct of Kenny Omega, and sends him for a ride with an inverted suplex. And now Omega again scaling the top rope. Ospreay is in a world of trouble. Oh, misses the stomp. And oh, look at this, a kick right to the face. Kick right to the face of Kenny Omega. Oh no, Ospreay got caught. Oh, look at these shots right to the ribs. Shots right to the ribs, a knee right to the arm. A knee right to the arm connects, and now, oh my goodness, driving a knee right into the back of Ospreay. Drive a knee right into the back of Ospreay, and perhaps going for one more one-winged angel attempt, but Ospreay again able to escape. Roll-through attempt. Roll-up attempt, I should say. 1, 2. No, Kenny switches it around. 1, 2, 3. Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega walks out Detroit with his United States Championship in tow after reversing a roll-up of Will Ospreay. What a United States Championship match we just saw, folks. Kenny Omega retaining the title versus a very game Will Ospreay. And Omega remains United States Champion to this day, though. Ospreay, one hell of an attempt to take that championship away from the cleaner. But Kenny Omega still United States Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to switch gears because Cody Rhodes has a story to finish. He has a chapter to close in his book of life. He needs to defeat Randy Orton in this match for him to move on in his career. It has been a year in the making, this match right here. Here we go, folks. It is all on the line. It is all on the line. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, WWE Championship. If there wasn't a bigger, monumental main event that had never happened before, being Gunther and Roman Reigns, this would definitely be our main event. Because the story's there. The story is there. This was the main event last year. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, main event at SummerSlam. Randy Orton, unfortunately, was able to put away Cody Rhodes and retain his WWE Championship. Remember, Randy Orton walked into SummerSlam as WWE Champion after cashing in his briefcase on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Something that obviously he had every right to do, but it's just the way that he went about things. Completely stabbing Cody Rhodes in the back in the process, ruining a 15-plus year friendship between the two, and permanently scarring Cody Rhodes, as a matter of fact, man. He never recovered from it until earlier this year. He was in one of the high marquee matches at WrestleMania against the ring general Gunther, but it was still not enough to satisfy his needs here in WWE. He didn't win that match either. That's what really kind of, soured it for Cody Rhodes. The ring general Gunther was able to put away Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania in Hollywood. But here tonight in Detroit, Cody is looking to make sure it's going to be a different story as he finally gets to go toe-to-toe with the Viper once more. This is the third match these two men have had. Of course, the first being at SummerSlam last year. The rematch took place inside Hell in a Cell, where Cody Rhodes, had his best chance yet to get that championship back, being locked in a cage with this man right here, Randy Orton. But Randy Orton was still able to get his hand raised at victory that night as well. And Orton has gone on to have a pretty dominant reign with that WWE Championship ever since, defeating guys like AJ Styles, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins at this past year's WrestleMania. The list can go on and on. Orton has seen him come and go. And he also saw Cody Rhodes go for a little while. Remember, Cody was on SmackDown for a little bit when he was challenging the ring general Gunther. But Rhodes got redrafted here to Monday Night Raw during the draft, and that really, goes to show that this is all but a storybook ending, man. Like, this is all a part of the plan. It's meant to be that Cody Rhodes finally defeats Randy Orton here tonight and finally gets back his WWE Championship. All that's left is for Cody Rhodes to actually do it. We are getting ready for this big WWE Championship fight, folks. And then, of course, our main event, the ring general, Gunther, Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. A doubleheader of monumental proportions here tonight in Detroit.
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Is this the last time that we see Randy Orton draped in gold? We're about to find out. A year-plus reign now for Randy Orton. It was a week before this event that Orton cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase on Cody Rhodes and won that championship. So it has been over a year now. And Cody Rhodes said it's been a year too long. Cody Rhodes wants to finally get that WWE Championship back around his waist and really just move on from this, this chapter of just like of demons and triumphs and heartbreaks that Rhodes has had this past year. We're not going to see any holding back from Cody Rhodes this time. I believe, last year's main event, Cody was still kind of reluctant to fight one of his former best friends in his business, Randy Orton. But tonight it's all about revenge. It's all about rewriting this chapter in his story. And it's all about becoming that WWE Champion once more. Orton with the vintage Des Perez the Cody Rhodes, but Rhodes catches a wild strike attempt from Randy Orton now. And now sends him into the turnbuckle, but Orton reverses now. And remember, you gotta remember, that you're in the ring with a 20-plus year veteran when it comes to Randy Orton. I mean, you might want to win that WWE Championship as much as the next guy does, but the fact is Orton knows exactly what it takes to keep a championship around his waist. He's been in multiple big title fights in his career. He's been in the double amount that Cody Rhodes has been in, that's for sure. So the experience is definitely on Orton's side. Oh my goodness. And so is the viciousness as Orton just sent Cody Rhodes face first onto that, oh my goodness, right onto that LED banner. And now once more, oh my God, it's getting hard to watch here, man. Orton completely unrelentless at his attack with Cody Rhodes. And now, dropping that knee for a second time. And this is vintage Orton right here with these kicks and punches and what have you not to the limb area. This is a limb targeting strategy from Randy Orton. Sends Cody Rhodes back on into the ring, I should say. Orton going to go for an early cover here on Rhodes. Count of one. Rhodes gets the shoulder, though. Shoulder out at one. And now, wait a minute. Goes for went for a mounted group of strikes, but Cody Rhodes able to reverse it on Randy Orton. Now, Rhodes is finally back into this one. Wrenching at that knee of Orton. And now here comes Cody. Oh, a huge final cut. A little bit of a shout out to his brother Dustin, a move that Dustin used throughout his career, but only a 1 count. Only a 1 count out of that one. And now here comes Cody Rhodes, just absolutely releasing a year's worth of frustration on Randy Orton in that corner with those kicks to the chest. Oh, dropping the knee to the back of the neck. Remember that back surgery that took Randy Orton out of action for 18 months. Huge shot right to the face. And now huge bulldog. Beautiful combination from Rhodes, going for a cover again. And now wait a minute, look at this. Rhodes showing a little bit of his side from Dusty. A little shout out to Dusty Rhodes there. With that bionic elbow combination, definitely stunning Orton there. And now wait a minute, inverted suplex from Cody. Orton is going through the ringer right now with the American Nightmare. And now, sends Orton over the top rope, does Cody. And now Cody wants Orton up to his feet, perhaps looking to take to the skies, and yes, he is indeed. Full head of steam. Suicide dive wipes Orton out. Suicide dive wiping the Viper out. And Cody can start to feel the momentum shifting in this match. Irish whip to Orton. Orton reverses. Sends Cody right into that LED barricade. And now Randy Orton going right back on the attack of Cody Rhodes. And now, now he targets the knee of Cody. Cody getting back up on his feet, though. And now, wait a minute, Rhodes, though. He went for something there, but Orton wise enough to get back into the ring. A count of 8 now, as Rhodes going to want to get back in the ring. And almost got caught with an RKO out of nowhere, but he was able to reverse into a power slam. Beautiful counter from Cody Rhodes there. Almost put away Cody right before the match could even really start. And now more shots to the face, more bionic elbow-esque maneuvers. And now Orton again trying to get some a little bit of breathing room from Cody, but he's not going to allow it. Wipes him out with a springboard crossbody, and man, did Cody get some airtime that time. And now, a double axe handle wipes out Orton once more. A count of 3 now. And now he sends Orton into the barricade. And now, wait a minute, Russian leg sweep into the barricade this time. Cody is fired up here, man. He's trying to throw everything he possibly can at the Viper all at once to make sure he walks out as champion. But Orton out of harm's way once more. Cody Rhodes might have just injured his back in the process of trying that maneuver. Cody cannot afford to make mistakes like this. This is the stuff that Orton eats alive in that ring. That he eats up real easily. Like, any sudden mistake. That's how far in his career that he is. That any sudden mistake could really change the trajectory of a match with Randy Orton. And now Rhodes sending Orton out to the floor once more, but Orton gets the knee up. Just like I said, he's starting to learn his opponent, Rhodes. And now, wait a minute. Went for an elbow, but Rhodes able to get his arms up to block it. And now, beautiful side effect maneuver from Cody Rhodes there. Could that be enough to put Orton away? Only a shoulder out at 2. Blocks the attempt and a shot right to the ribs. And now huge suplex from the Viper himself. Cody's in trouble here. And now, wait a minute. Cody blocks an attempt of a punch to the face. Again drives that knee right into the face of Cody. But wait a minute. Rhodes goes off the ropes with a disaster kick. Caught Orton flush. Disaster kick to Orton to put him away. Count of 2, Orton gets the shoulder. And now Rhodes off the ropes. Went for a knee strike of his own, but got caught. Like I said, you do not want to make mistakes like that. Orton draping Cody Rhodes out with a DDT, and that Hangman's DDT hits flush. Cody Rhodes is out, man. Randy Orton is just absolutely dissecting his opponent right now in the center of the ring. And now, oh, he gets the RKO this time. I wouldn't say it was out of nowhere because we saw it coming that time, but Cody might not see that championship coming into his grasp, but he gets the shoulder out. Shoulder out at 2.5. There's still fight left in the American Nightmare. There's still fight left in the American Nightmare. Remember, the dream still holds true. Cody to get that WWE Championship back around his waist, but Orton has been unrelentless in this match. And now stomping out the hand of Cody is the Viper. Now shots right to the abdomen area. Just absolutely, like I said, beating down the American Nightmare, but Cody refuses to stay down. And now more shots to the face. That's the third time, and a third time's the charm because that just cut Orton open, I believe. As now Rhodes sends him to the floor. What the hell's Cody Rhodes got planned here? An elbow drop right to the heart of the Snake himself, Randy Orton. And now, wait a minute, Cody Rhodes. Wait a minute. Oh my God, I think that's what he was going for earlier. A Cody cutter on the floor. A Cody cutter on the floor. Spiked Orton. Spiked Orton. Orton's out. Orton is out with that Cody cutter on the floor to win the WWE Championship. No, still not enough. Still not enough somehow. And now, wait a minute, maybe that's not enough, but maybe this is a second Cody cutter, this time in the ring. 1, 2, yes, no. Orton again with the shoulder out. Orton again with the shoulder out, but Rhodes measuring his man, measuring his former mentor, Randy Orton, the man that took everything away from him a year ago today. Randy Orton, oh no, that's 1. Wait, no, he's not done, that's 2. He's going for the trifecta. 3 crossroads. 3 crossroads plants Orton in the center of the ring. Cody has finally defeated Randy Orton. You have got to be kidding me. One hell of a match between these two. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Rhodes proving to be a person that can learn from his mistakes. It was 3 crossroads that finally did the job, but that Cody cutter out on the floor, the busting up Randy Orton with those elbows, all the damage done to the head. We might want to check if Randy Orton's concussed at this point, man. But nonetheless, Cody Rhodes has finally finished this part of his story and finally become WWE Champion once again. What a monumental moment for Cody Rhodes. But speaking of monumental moments, we are moving on to our main event here tonight. Roman Reigns, Gunther. It's all going down, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship, the grandest prize in our sport, on the line. And 2 gladiators ready to battle it out for that very championship. Cody Rhodes has finally done it. I'd be a lot more enthusiastic if I haven't been recording most of this day for the entire pay-per-view. Of course, we already have 2 parts. 2 parts getting ready to be uploaded for you guys on the YouTube channel, of course. And yeah, we've been going pretty much all day, so it's been one hell of a pay-per-view, one hell of a SummerSlam. The card on paper looked strong. They've delivered even more than they should have. Punk and Rollins have so far had match of the night, in my opinion. What an incredible match that was. Go back and watch that. The last match of part 2, if you guys haven't yet. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. One hell of a match between those two. Seth Rollins picking up some much-needed momentum and a much-needed victory here tonight in Detroit. Of course, the shocker of the night, Will Ospreay answering Kenny Omega's open challenge to start this episode, this part of SummerSlam, part 3, of course, our last and final part. Kenny Omega barely scraping by Will Ospreay, having to resort to a roll-up to defeat Ospreay. Actually, a counter out of Ospreay's roll-up, so, I mean, you could really argue as to which man was desperate enough to win. But something tells me that's not going to sit right with Will Ospreay, the fact that he lost like that. And, of course, the moment we just witnessed before this, folks, Cody Rhodes finally winning that WWE Championship back and ending the year-plus reign of Randy Orton in the process here tonight at SummerSlam. And Roman Reigns looks to borrow a little bit of Cody's strategy in this match and end the nearly 2-year reign of the ring general Gunther, the World Heavyweight Champion here tonight. Can Roman Reigns be the one? He always says he's the one. Will he be the one who finally defeats Gunther, who finally pins his shoulders to the mat? 1, 2, 3. I mean, we're about to find out. The ring general Gunther preparing for battle as he's done so many times throughout Universe Mode, but I'd argue to say there's never been a bigger battle than this main event right now against Roman Reigns, a man that, you know, he did everything that Gunther is doing now. He's held the WWE Universal Championship at that time for 400 plus days. Gunther is well on his way to moving past 400 plus days. But it can all be thwarted. It can all be stopped by none other than Roman Reigns himself if he wins this main event. The crowd already showing who they favor in this match with the "We Want Roman" chants. I think they're just sick of seeing Gunther with the World Heavyweight Championship around his waist at this point.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther.
What a big fight feel this one has, folks. Gunther and Roman Reigns. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It's almost like you don't even need a belt to be on the line for this to main event. It's just an attraction is what this is. Here we go. Gunther, Roman, main event time here in Detroit. Both men kind of just measuring each other at that point. But Roman, oh, he comes hot with a lariat. Absolutely levels Gunther. And now, wait a minute, another lariat for good measure. Roman is coming in here very aggressive, and that's exactly what you need to do off of the ring general. Third clothesline. Gunther is completely taken aback here. And look at this, Roman Reigns absolutely going to town on the ring general. Oh, a knee right to the face. Roman fired up here tonight, man. He hasn't been in action since WrestleMania in Hollywood. He's had 6 months to prepare for this. He was in a match with Finn Balor a number of weeks ago to give him like a warm-up match for SummerSlam, but I'm in terms of big fight feel matches, big events, Roman has not fought since WrestleMania. And he hasn't been in a championship match in over a year. And now shot right to the face of the ring general, completely lighting the ring general up is Roman Reigns, and now choking Gunther out. This is definitely uncharacteristic. We never see Gunther in this position, but look at this. That might have been the opportunity that Gunther needed to get back into this thing, and now he sends Roman off the ropes, and now it's Gunther looking to do some damage, but Roman Reigns reverses it now. Look at this. Saito suplex dumps Gunther on his head. Shot right to the face of the ring general. Lighting him up. Oh, and a headbutt for good measure. Man, Roman Reigns is just a different... I mean, he's like the final boss of the WWE. And, I mean, for Gunther to become that, you know, this generation's final boss, he has to defeat the original final boss, that being Roman Reigns. If Gunther wins tonight, man, I honestly do not know who the hell is taking that championship off his waist. I'm going to be quite honest here. But that is going to be, you know, told over time whether he does win here tonight. Because Roman has been all over the ring general, man. He actually just busted him wide open with that shot to the face. A lot of blood tonight. You saw CM Punk and Rollins bleed in their match of the year contender earlier tonight. We seen Randy Orton get busted open in the match previous. Ospreay actually got busted open as well. We don't see Gunther bleed a lot, but man, and there's a reason for that, because now he's going on an absolute rage at the sight of his own blood. Oh, and just dumps Roman on the back of his head with a German suplex. And now look at this huge elbow drop from Gunther, crashing into the heart of the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns. And now wait a minute, Roman getting a little ticked off here. Oh, a big boot right to the face of Gunther that time. And now Roman muscling Gunther up. But Gunther fights out of it this time. Trying to get Roman back in the ring, but Roman sends him near that announce table instead. Both men going for something there. I think Roman was going for a Superman punch. Gunther was going for that T-Rex drop kick. Now Roman tearing apart our announce table. Clearly bad intentions on the mind of the Tribal Chief. And, oh, almost got it there. Almost got the Superman punch to go, but Gunther reverses. Oh, a huge Uranagi from the World Heavyweight Champion. Kind of 6 on the floor. And now Irish whip, but no, Roman Reigns reverses it. Again, sending Gunther out. And now Roman Reigns. Oh, he got that drop kick, sending him almost into the ring steps that time. Now wait a minute, Roman Reigns bringing him over by us on an announce table. What the hell does Roman Reigns have planned here? No, we've already seen the announce table get broken earlier tonight by Jey Uso, and there it is again. Roman completely exploding the announce table with the body, the lifeless body of the ring general Gunther. And now sending Gunther back into the ring. Might be a moment's notice before the ring general is defeated here tonight. Roman Reigns pausing for almost approval. Like, I don't know what the hell that was, but Gunther able to get the shoulder out now because of it. Went for a Samoan drop, I believe, but Gunther escaped that attempt, and now a huge running clothesline from Roman. More shots to the face of the ring general. Just choking out Gunther in the corner, letting Gunther know that, I mean, you've only had this long reign because of my hiatus. Roman Reigns hasn't been in the championship picture in almost a year now. Now Gunther in a world of trouble at the hands of Roman Reigns. And there's the Superman punch, connects this time. Superman punch connects flush. Gunther could be out here. Count of 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. And now Gunther slowly starting to stagger to his feet. But Roman Reigns sends him right back into the turnbuckle. Oh, but Gunther now with a reversal. Gunther with a reversal, and now wait a minute, out of nowhere, out of pure desperation, a huge power bomb in the center of the ring to Roman this time. Count of 2, Roman gets the shoulder out though. And now we're almost evened up at this point with a power bomb, Superman punch apiece. Fight forever chance in the crowd. If Gunther, you know, fights forever with that cut on his face, it's going to be a bad time later tonight when the adrenaline wears off. And now shot right to the face of Roman. I think that busted Roman up. The referee with a great positioning of that rope break. Now Gunther sends Roman off the ropes, elbow to the face. And now here comes the ring general, Gunther, doing what he does best, doing what he's done for over a year now. That's completely dominating his opponent, just using that strength and that power to his advantage. And now shots right to the face of Roman. This has been one hell of a bloody affair between these two. And the ring general now beating up Roman Reigns, just driving those exposed knees right to the face of Roman Reigns. And this might be all but said and done. Gunther plants Roman with the Last Symphony. The Last Symphony connects on the Tribal Cheif to put Roman Reigns away. No, Reigns gets the shoulder out. That's the first person to kick out of that move. The Last Symphony usually does the job, but Reigns still enough to get... Oh, and he gets kicked for his troubles right out of the sky. These two are absolutely putting each other through hell. Last Symphony from the ring general. A powerbomb earlier in the center of the ring. What more do both of these men have left? Roman Reigns now sending Gunther crashing into those steel steps. And now a kick right to the face of the ring general. Count of 5. Remember, Roman is not the champion. He's used to having a champion's advantage in any match he's ever been in. Roman comes in as the challenger, as a matter of fact. Roman calling Gunther up to his feet, perhaps looking for a spear to put this thing to bed, and he gets a spear, connects right into the midsection of Gunther. That's got to be enough to finally end the ring general's reign, but again, a shoulder out at 2. Again, a shoulder out at 2, and Roman Reigns cannot believe it. He cannot believe that Gunther's still in this thing, and now off the ropes goes Reigns. Oh, shoulder right into the midsection, and now choking out Gunther some more. Some frustration perhaps settling in and on the challenger. Now wait a minute, Roman Reigns powering Gunther up for a powerbomb, deadlift powerbomb at that. Could that be enough? Count of 2. No, Gunther again, raising them shoulders from the ground. And now Gunther sending Roman Reigns into that turnbuckle, and wrenching at the arm. Gonna be hard to hit a Superman punch with one arm. Roman kick right to the face though, as a retaliation. Oh, shot right to the ribs. And now wait a minute. Oh my goodness, Maya just took Roman's head off with that lariat. Maya just took his head off with that lariat. Is that enough to put Roman Reigns away? But Roman again getting the shoulder out. Shoulder out at 2.5 at that point. And now Roman Reigns could be in a bad way right now. The ring general looks to have Roman scouted, but no, Roman drives that shoulder right into the mat. And now wait a minute. Oh, went for a mounted striking combination, but Gunther was able to actually reverse it. Now Roman trying to cower away. But now wait a minute. Oh, a shot right to the face. right to the face of the ring general. Got caught once more with another last symphony. I don't think you're surviving 2 of them. Count of 1, 2. No, Roman again with the shoulder out. You gotta be kidding me. A second last symphony, not enough to put away the ring general, the Tribal Cheif. And Gunther is getting frustrated at this point, man. Nobody's kicked out of 1 last symphony, let alone 2 of them. Now driving that shoulders and head right into the mat. Roman Reigns is in a bad, bad way. And he might want to watch out because here comes a big Austrian coming in hot, but no water in the pool. And now Gunther sending Roman Reigns out from the ropes. There's been a lot of damage to that neck of Roman in this match. Oh, a shot right to the ribs, though. What a match we are seeing between these two. We knew it was going to be a monumental match between the two involved, of course, being, you know, the names that were involved in this match. Goes for a big boot. No, Roman reverses. Roman reverses, and now Roman goes off the ropes. Roman went off the ropes, but was not able to capitalize. There's perhaps a lot of exhaustion on both men's ends. But now look at this. Roman Reigns doesn't care about exhaustion. All he cares about is championships. And he's looking to connect with another spear. Cuts Gunther right in half and cuts his championship reign end short. No, Gunther gets the shoulder out. You gotta be kidding me. Like I said, man, I'm supposed to have a lot more excitement for this, but I'm absolutely gassed at this point, man. It's been an absolute barn burner of a pay-per-view as now Roman Reigns just drives that shoulder right into the chest of Gunther here. Now once more. Again choking out Gunther. Roman's got to be wondering what the hell it's going to take at this point to defeat the ring general, as every opponent of Gunther has thus far. And now it's a Boston Crab attempt from Roman Reigns. Boston Crab attempt from Roman Reigns cinched in. You can see the bloody face of Gunther trying to hang in on this match. Roman Reigns has that Boston Crab cinched in. We don't see Roman Reigns go to the submission game very, very often unless it's the guillotine special. But now it's Gunther able to reverse, but Roman's back up on his feet. Huge shot right to the face. Measured strikes, leveling the champion here. And now Roman's going off the ropes once more. Oh, another strike. What the hell's Roman Reigns got planned here? You gotta be kidding me. Over the top rope goes the Tribal Cheif. Roman Reigns wiping out Gunther. What a main event we have here tonight at SummerSlam. Oh, shot right to the back. Roman's trying to get Gunther back in the ring. Cannot win that championship, as I said, on a count out. And now once again sending Gunther into the turnbuckle. Again, driving a knee right to the face of Gunther. And now, wait a minute, grabs a hold of a guillotine. That's that guillotine we were talking about earlier. Guillotine cinched in on Gunther now. Guillotine cinched in on Gunther. Is Gunther going to submit? Is the end of the ring general's reign going to be at the hands of a submission hold? Remember, the only loss that Gunther has really suffered is a loss in a steel cage match when Kofi Kingston was able to escape the ring general. But that was his only resort to winning that match, is escaping him. And now Gunther fighting from underneath, fighting out of it. Oh, and got caught. Got caught, did Roman Reigns, and now a chokehold cinched in. Chokehold cinched in the center of the ring now. Is Gunther gonna submit Roman Reigns? He does. You gotta be kidding me. A chokehold. A chokehold, a sleeper hold. Submits Roman Reigns to here in our main event. It had to be exhaustion at this point. There were a amount of this time in this match that Roman Reigns looked absolutely exhausted. And Gunther cried on that as much as he possibly could Gunther has defeated the Tribal Cheif here to close our show at SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me once again for an incredible pay-per-view. I will see y'all on the next one.